By me. 24 years old. Owner of the Rusty Anchor. Not a ship. A dying jazz club in the darkest corner of the city. Inherited it from Dad 3 years ago. He loved the music. I love the memories. Neither pays the bills. Bank is calling every day. Red letters piling up on the counter like fallen leaves. Place smells like old wood, whiskey, and despair. Only regular is old man Jenkins. He nurses one beer for 3 hours. Tips $1. Tells me I need a star attraction. I need a miracle, Jenkins. Enter Mr. Sterling. Real estate vulture in a three-piece suit. Wants to buy the place. Turn it into a trendy coffee shop with exposed brick. Or a vape store. Who knows? He stops by on a rainy Tuesday. Place is empty except for Jenkins snoring in the corner. Sterling looks around with a sneer. Ready to sell yet, kid, offer drops tomorrow. Panic sets in. Chest tight. Look at the stage. Empty microphone stand looks like a skeleton. Not for sale. Sterling laughs. Cold metallic sound. You have no customers, no talent, no future. Brain goes into overdrives. Fight or flight. I choose lie. Actually, we're booked solid for the winter gala next month. Sterling raises an eyebrow. Oh, who's playing? We have a resident singer now, a prodigy. Mouth moving faster than brains. She's elusive, underground. People are flying in to hear her. Sterling looks skeptical but intrigued. What's her name? Pause. Look at the coaster on the bar. Has a picture of a violet flower. Violet? Violet who? Just Violet like Madonna or Cher. Sterling buttons his jacket. Fine, I'll come to the gala. If she's as good as you say, I'll back off, maybe even invest. If she's a fraud, I take the building for half price the next morning. Shake hands. His palm is dry and cold. He lives. Door chimes echo in the silence. Look at Jenkins. He's awake. You're screwed, kid. Thanks, Jenkins. I don't know a Violet. I don't know any singers who aren't 60 and expensive. Check bank accounts. Enough for 1 week of electricity. Need to find a ghost. Spend the next 3 days walking the city. Listening to buskers. Terrible guitarists. Drummers hitting plastic buckets. A guy playing bagpipes badly. Losing hope. It's raining again. Typical. Duck into a subway station to stay dry. That's when I hear it. A voice. Smoky, rough, but hitting notes that make your spine tingle. Singing an old blues standard, but making it sound like it was written today. Follow the sound. End of the platform. Girl sitting on a guitar case. Oversized army jacket. Beanie pulled low. Boots held together with duct tape. She's strumming a battered acoustic guitar. Eyes closed. Lost in the song. People walking by ignoring her. Idiots. She finishes the song. Opens her eyes. Sharp, intelligent, tired. Toss a 20 into her case. She looks at the bill, then at me. I don't do requests for Wonderwall. Voice is raspier when she talks. I don't want a song. She starts packing up. I'm not selling anything else either. No, wait, I own a club. She snorts. You look like you own a student loan and anxiety disorder. Accurate. The Rusty Anchor, ever heard of it? She pauses. The place on 4th, my dad used to talk about it, said the acoustics were god tier. It's failing, I need a singer. I'm a subway busker dude, I play for change and dry socks. I told a guy your name is Violet and you're a prodigy. She laughs. A real barking laugh. My name is Cass. Can you be Violet for one night? What's in it for me? Half the door and free drinks. She slings the guitar over her shoulder. Eyes me up and down. Calculating. Make it 60% of the door and I can sleep in the office for a week. Hesitate. Look at her wet boots. Look at the determination in her jaw. Deal. Bring her to the club. She walks in like she owns the place. Runs a hand over the dusty piano. This place is a dump. It's vintage. It's a fire hazard. She jumps on stage. Plugs in. No warm-ups. Just starts playing. The sound fills the room. Bounces off the wood paneling. It's heavy electric. Jenkins wakes up. Nods once. Goes back to sleep. That's the highest praise possible. Okay, she says, stopping mid-chord. We have work to do. Next 2 weeks are a blur. She moves into the back office. Sleeps on a cot. I bring her coffee in the mornings. She yells at me about lighting. The vibe is wrong, it's too depressing. We need moody, not funeral. We spend nights fixing the wiring. Painting the scuffed walls. She finds a box of old vinyls in the basement. We listen to them until 4 a.m. Talking about everything and nothing. She ran away from home at 17. Music conservatory dropout. Too rigid, she said. They wanted perfect, she wanted real. I tell her about Dad. How he loved this place more than he loved himself. How I feel like I'm drowning trying to save a ghost. She listens, doesn't offer pity, just passes the cheap whiskey bottle. We'll save it, she says. Not use we. Heart does a weird flip. Ignore it. Rehearsals get intense. She's a perfectionist. Again, you're dragging the tempo. I'm on drums. Haven't played in years. I'm the owner, don't yell at me. You're the drummer, keep the damn beats. We argue. We shout. We end up laughing on the floor eating takeout pizza. She has tomato sauce on her cheek. Reach out to wipe it off without thinking. Hand freezes halfway. She looks at me. Eyes wide, dark. Air in the room gets thinned. Pull back. You missed a spot. She clears her throat. Right, let's run the set again. Week before the gala. Sterling drops by unannounced. Checking up on his investment. Cass is on stage. She's wearing my old flannel shirt. Hair in a messy bun. Doesn't look like a star. Looks like a gremlin. Sterling smirks. This is Violet. Cass doesn't miss a beat. Turns to the mic. Starts singing Summertime. A cappella. Voice like liquid gold and smoke. Sterling's smirk vanishes. He listens for a full minute. Nods. Clean her up, get her a dress. Make sure she doesn't smell like mildew. Walks out. Cass flips the bird at the closing door. I hate him. Me too. I'm going to make him cry on Saturday. Plays do. The night before the gala. Tensions are high. Place is actually clean. Table set with fake candles because real ones are a fire hazard. Cass is pacing. I can't do this. What? I'm a street rat, I play for people waiting for the 5 train, not investors. Panic in her eyes. Real panic. Not the sassy attitude she wears as armor. Walk over to her. Grab her shoulders. Hayes, look at me. She looks, shaking slightly. You are the best musician I've ever heard. You don't get out much. I'm serious, you have something they can't buy, you have soul, Cass. Violet, I'm Violet. Your Cass, Violet is just a mask, you're the magic. She stares at me, biting her lips. You really believe that? I bet my entire life on it. She exhales, leans her forehead against my chest. Just for a second. Smells like rain and old paper. Okay's okay. Pulls away. I need a dress. I have an idea. Run to the attic. Mom's old trunk. Find a vintage midnight blue velvet dress. Bring it down. Try this. She goes to the bathroom. Comes out. I stop breathing. Literally. Lungs forget how to work. It fits perfectly. She looks timeless. Well, she asks, fidgeting, do I look like a fraud? You look beautiful. Voice cracks. Embarrassing. She blushes. Actually blushes. Thanks, boss. Gala night. Place is packed. Sterling brought his rich friends. People in expensive suits drinking cheap beer I put in fancy glasses. Air is thick with anticipation. I'm behind the bar, sweating through my shirt. Lights dim. Spotlight hits the stage. Cass walks out. Silence falls. She sits on the stool. Adjusts the mic. Looks terrified for a split second. Finds my eyes across the room. I nod. Just breathe. She closes her eyes. Guitar starts. Then the voice. It's not a performance. It's an exorcism. She pours every ounce of pain, hunger, and anger into the mic. The room is mesmerized. Sterling is staring, mouth slightly open. She plays for an hour. Every song better than the last. Ends with a ballad she wrote in the back office. About finding home in a broken place. Last note fades. Silent. Then applause. Thunderous. People standing up. Sterling is clapping. I feel like I'm going to pass out from relief. She bows. Runs off stage. I meet her in the back hallways. She's adrenaline high. Shaking. Did I do it? Was it okay? You were incredible. You were perfect. She left. Tears in her eyes. I thought I was going to puke. You didn't. I almost did during the bridge. We're standing close. Too close. The noise of the crowd is muffled behind the door. Just us in the dim hallway light. We did it, she whispers. Yeah. You get to keep the bar. Yeah. So I guess Violet can retire. She looks down at her shoes. I guess. My heart sinks. Realize I don't care about the bar right now. I care about the girl in the blue dress. Cass. She looks up. Yes. I don't want Violet to retire. I mean, I don't want you to leave. The deal was for one night. Forget the deal. Take a step closer. Stay, be the partner, 50-50, we run this place together. She searches my face, looking for the lie, looking for the catch. You're an idiot, she says softly. This place is a money pit. It's our money pit. She smiles, a real soft smile. And where would I sleep? The office cot hurts my back. I have a spare room or a couch. Smooth. She reaches out, takes my hand. Her fingers are calloused from guitar strings. Rough and warm. Okay, but I'm changing the names. What? The rusty anchor sucks. We're calling it the Violet Hour. Fine, done. Door bursts open. Sterling is there, grinning like a shark who just ate a seal. Kid, that was phenomenal. I'm in. I want to buy 20%. Look at him. Look at Cass. She squeezes my hand. Sorry, Sterling, I say. Not looking for investors anymore, just found a partner. Sterling blinks. You're turning down capital. We'll manage. He looks at Cass. You're making a mistake, honey. You could go big. Cass steps forward. I'm already big, she says, and I don't like your suit. Sterling huffs. Leaves. We burst out laughing. Lean against the wall, sliding down until we're sitting on the floor. Shoulders touching. You just cost us a lot of money, she says. Worth it. Totally. She rests her head on my shoulder. So, fake boyfriend, are you going to buy me a celebratory drink? I own the bar, drinks are free. Even better. Silence settles comfortably. Not awkward anymore. Hey, she whispers. Yes. I wasn't acting out there. Heart hammers against ribs. About the music. No, about the song, the one about finding home. Turn my head. She's looking at me. Eyes huge. Oh, yes, oh. Lean in. Slow. Giving her time to run. She doesn't run. She leans in too. Kisses terrified and desperate and perfect. Tastes like cheap whiskey and victory. Pull apart breathless. She grins. Smudges of lipstick on her teeth. About time, boss. Shut up, employee. Partner. Partner. Stand up. Pull her up. Dust off the velvet dress. Ready to go back out there, they're chanting your name. Violet's name. Same thing. She grabs her guitar. Let's go make some noise. We walk back into the lights. Crowd roars. She winks at me before stepping to the mic. I go to the drums. Pick up the sticks. Look at the peeling paint on the ceiling. Look at the girl who saved my life. Start the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Best night of my life.